All right, everyone, here's the next part of Sidney's birthday special, in which we're going to be playing another game for the DOS, our next to last DOS segment. We're going to play Jeopardy Platinum Edition.
This is Jeopardy!
Let's let him be a player, Mimi and Barry.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your favorite game of Answers and Questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double.
Let's get to it.
Here are the categories.
Presidential relatives, poetry, business and industry, fruits and vegetables, American history,
American History 100. This battleship was launched from the New York Navy Yard in 1890. It blew up in 1898. What is the Maine?
That's right. Pick again.
American History for 200. The Jones Act of 1960 made residents of this Caribbean island citizens of the U.S. What is Puerto Rico?
You got it. Make another selection.
Let's have American History for 300, please. On January 31st, 1795, this man resigned as Secretary of the Treasury and was succeeded by Oliver Wolcott. Who was Alexander Hamilton?
Yes.
American History 400. This Louisiana governor was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1930, but didn't take a seat until 1932. Who is Huey Long? Huey P. Long.
You got it.
American History for 500. In 1935, this future GOP presidential candidate was appointed as special prosecutor in New York. Was it Thomas Dewey?
That's right. Pick again.
You're right. Barry's on the board. Where's he going? The name of electronics giant Hitachi means rising sun in this language. What is Japanese?
You're right.
Business and industry for 200. Trammell Crow Company helped develop San Francisco's Embarcadero Center and this city's Peachtree Center. What is Atlanta?
Right.
Business and industry 300. Among video stores, this chain generates more revenue than its next 300 competitors combined. What is Blockbuster?
You're right.
Business and industry for 400. This New Jersey-based retail chain is about a quarter of the U.S. toy market. What is Toys R Us?
Right.
Business and industry for 500. This Camden, New Jersey-based company acquired Mrs. Paul's in 1982. Is it Gorton's? No.
Sorry, wrong.
It's not Gorton's. It's Campbell's Soup Company. Let's take History 100. After its 1912 accident, inquiries found it was traveling too fast for icy conditions. What is the Titanic?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Let's have fruits and vegetables 100. The curly leaf variety of this herb is used as a garnish, the flat Italian for flavoring. What is parsley?
Right.
Fruits and vegetables for 200. In 1893, the justices of the Supreme Court declared that this was a vegetable, not a fruit. What is a tomato?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Fruits and vegetables for 300. Also called aubergine, this is often salted and drained before cooking. Eggplant?
That's right. Pick again.
James Monroe's son-in-law George Hay had prosecuted this former vice president for treason. Who was Aaron Burr?
You got it.
Presidential relatives 300. This little southern girl sold lemonade to reporters during her father's 1976 campaign. Who is Amy Carter?
That's right. Pick again.
Presidential relatives for 400. I'll try 2100. This president's grandfather, Honey Fitz, was the mayor of Boston. Who's John F. Kennedy?
That's right. Pick again.
Presidential relatives 100. His son, John Adams II, was the only president's son married in the White House. Who is John Quincy Adams?
That's right. Pick again.
Presidential relatives for 500. This murder mystery author's first name is Mary. Margaret is her middle name. Who is Margaret Truman?
You're right.
Very good. Fruits and vegetables for 400. Montmorency is the sour or pie type of this fruit cultivated most often in the United States. What is the pumpkin?
No, sorry.
Oh, strudel. Is it the rhubarb?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
That's wrong too. But with over $5,000 right now, I'm not going to complain. The cherry.
Yes.
Oh, cherry. Okay. The joy of cooking suggests cooking the Savoy type of this longer than the regular type. Cabbage.
That's right. Pick again.
This poet lived most of his life with an unrequited love for Irish patriot Maud Gonne. Is it William Wordsworth?
No, sorry.
Who is Yeats? William Butler Yeats?
Right.
Poetry for 100. In a William Blake poem, this animal was burning bright in the forests of the night. The tiger with the Y.
That's right. Pick again.
Rudyard Kipling wrote of being on the road to this city where the fly and fishes play. Rangoon?
Sorry, wrong.
What is Bangkok?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
It's not Bangkok. Oops, I don't know.
Gosh, that's wrong.
Mandalay. Alright. In a Lewis Carroll poem, this title pair were walking close at hand. The Walrus and the Carpenter.
Yes.
Oh, okay. From Alice in Wonderland. He was King of England during the French Revolution. George III? Yep.
That's right. Pick again.
The Straits Convention of 1841 concerned travel through the Bosphorus and the southern Turkish Strait. What is the Dardanelles?
That's right. Pick again.
Well, I misspelled it, but that's okay. They still took it. In the 1980s, the proceeds from secret arms sales to Iran were funneled to this country's Contras. What is Iraq?
Sorry, wrong.
I just said
Gosh,
Iraq,
that's wrong.
That's wrong. I said Iraq, and it's wrong. It's Nicaragua. A 1969 army coup in Libya put this colonel into power. Who was Muammar al-Gaddafi?
Yes.
Last clue. His poem, starting from Paumanok, first appeared in Leaves of Grass under the title Protoleaf. Who is Walt Whitman?
You're right.
$6,100 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Barry, $1,200. Mimi, minus $600. So she goes first in Double Jeopardy.
All right, it's time now for the Double Jeopardy round. Here are the categories.
Odds and ends. Canada. Presidential nicknames. Transportation. Science. Two-letter words.
Last man, best phone is an expression popular in these islands off the Florida coast. What are the Bahamas?
Right.
Odds and ends 600. A Colorado firm called Doggone vacuums these animals out of their burrows and resettles them. What are prairie dogs?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Odds and ends for 800, please. The Goths split into Ostrogoths, Eastern Goths, and these, the Western Goths. The Visigoths?
You're right.
Here you go. Zachary Taylor was called Old Buena Vista after a major battle he won during this war. What was the War of 1812?
No, sorry.
No. I just said War of 1812.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
The Mexican War. Oh, okay. This Dane reconciled the wave and particle concepts of light with this principle of complementarity. Who is Tycho? No, I'm going to say who is Copernicus, but I don't know.
No, sorry.
Copernicus.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Niels Bohr.
That's a correct response.
Okay.
Select again.
Well, let's keep going. In 1885, the first league in this sport was formed at Kingston, Ontario. What is hockey?
Right.
Canada 1000. St. Lawrence Islands National Park is located in mainland Ontario and on many of these islands. What is the Thousand Islands?
You're right.
Canada 600. 3 leaves of this tree adorn Ontario's provincial coat of arms. What is the maple tree?
Yes.
Canada 400. As you would expect, London, Ontario lies on the banks of this river. What is the Thames?
That's right. Pick again.
Canada 200. In 1953, a festival dedicated to his works began at Stratford, Ontario. Who is William Shakespeare?
You're right.
There we go. Let me have odds and ends for 1,000. Someone described as vulpine resembles this creature. What is the fox?
That's right. Pick again.
Odds and ends 200. Mitwatch, the German name for this, means middle of the week. What is Wednesday?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Presidential nicknames 800. He was dubbed Sir Veto because he vetoed so many bills during Reconstruction. That was Andrew Johnson. Presidential nickname 600. Andrew Jackson's wooden nickname. It was inspired by his toughness. Old Hickory. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Pick again.
The Boston Post Road was a mail route that began in Boston and terminated in this city. New York City?
You got it. Make another selection.
This device, invented in 1960, produces very pure light of a single color. What is a laser?
You're right.
Science 600. A Plato convex lens has one side that's convex and one side that's this shape. What is concave?
No, sorry.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, but that's okay. 1600. One of these units of wavelength, represented by the letter with a circle over it, equals 10 to the negative 10 m. An angstrom?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Varies within striking distance now. In its infancy, this canal was known as Clinton's Ditch. What is the Erie Canal?
You got it.
Science 200. In the 1600s, Sir Isaac Newton used one of these to split sunlight into its colors. What is a spectrum? No. What is a prism? Prism. There we go.
That's right. Pick again.
Let's try transportation for 400. Swiss Federal Railroad trains are powered by this. What is steam? No.
Gosh, that's wrong. No, that's not right. Anyone else?
Electricity. Oh, yeah.
You're right.
In Egyptian mythology, he was the sun god. Who is Ra?
You got it.
Two-letter words, 1000. It's the title of a hit song by Bread or a poem by Rudyard Kipling. What is If?
That's right. Pick again.
Two-letter word, 600. I'm going to bet it all. Freud described it as the instinctive part of the personality. What is the id?
You're right.
Two-letter words, 200. In Monopoly, a player collects $200 on passing this. What is go?
That's right. Pick again.
Two-letter words, 400. A letter of the alphabet, or one's former spouse. What is an X?
Yes.
I'll go with presidential nickname 200. His many travels earned him the nickname Rutherford the Rover. Who is Rutherford B. Hayes?
You got it.
Presidential nickname 400. He was nicknamed the Peanut Politician because of his family's peanut business. Who is Jimmy Carter?
You got it. Make another selection.
Transportation 800. This American automaker owns 75% of Aston Martin and 25% of Mazda. What is Ford?
You got it.
Last clue. The merchant fleet registered in this African nation leads the world in gross tonnage. What is South Africa?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
But still, I'm going to finish with $22,800, and it doesn't look like Mimi will be around for Final Jeopardy. Liberia?
Right.
All right, let's play Final Jeopardy.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
TV.
Let's do 2,452. This program grew out of evening updates on the Iran hostage crisis hosted by Frank Reynolds.
Sorry, wrong.
It is Nightline.
Yes.
$25,252.
Way to go, champ.
That's how much we rack up this game, $25,252. And I'm going to see you all for the next game after the break. We shall be right back.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon.
We will, Alex.